Behind me is the 2026 Sonata Hybrid Limited. Hybrid or gas? Which one's best for you? All right, let's get into it. We're going to be talking about the differences of gas and hybrid and which one works best for you. One thing about the hybrids, which is really nice, is all it is just one extra battery in the engine bay. But what's really great about it is the miles per gallon. That's what we've been seeing a lot of customers steer into now. And what's great about it is, especially if you're living in the city, your miles per gallon are going to benefit you the most. And I say that just because it's based on regenerative charging, so a lot of stop and go traffic you do get a huge advantage of. You're also going to get a lot less trips from the gas station, so less stops. So the Sonata Hybrid Limited, you get 47 miles per gallon. Comparing it to the gas model, you get 32 miles per gallon. So it's already a huge jump, which is really nice, but what's great about it is all regenerative charging. You don't have to plug it in. It's all stop and go traffic, and especially if you're going at low speeds, even if you're driving on the highway, you're taking a huge advantage of that hybrid miles per gallon. It's really great for if you're a daily commuter, if you have to drop off your kids at soccer practice, football, maybe some t-ball in there. Regenerative braking is really nice for a lot of stop and go traffic, a lot of stops as well you do make, picking up groceries, anything like that. When I get this question a lot is why do they do a hybrid? Even if you're driving 12 to 20,000 miles a year, you're gonna save a lot of money on gas. That's a huge point. You do save a lot of money over time. Even if you're planning to keep the car for 3 years or even 7 years, you're still saving hundreds of dollars. What's really great about it, it's not a plug-in either, so it's all just stop and go traffic, charges it each time you're using the brake. And one really nice feature about it is you also do have on the left side, you have a 12-volt reset for the battery as well. So say even like you leave your lights on at night or something, you wake up in the morning, your car battery's dead. You can just jump start it on the left side, which is really great. So you don't even need a jumper box. A lot of people don't know that. You don't have to do any updated routine maintenances. It's your regular maintenance. You don't have to do anything extra on it, which is really great. On the Sonata Hybrid Limited, you also do get a lot of features on here. So you do get memory seating, you do get heated seats, ventilated seats for the passenger and driver side, and you also do get a heated steering wheel. What's really great about it is all of it comes with the digital climate control, so it's no buttons or knobs, which is really nice. It's all more modern, more better tech. And then you also do get a panoramic moonroof, which is sunroof. So you do get a really nice big sunroof, so you want to see, I don't know, maybe you're in the city, you want to see the skyline. There you go, you can look up top. Take your family, kids out for a drive, see how they like it. It's a really great car though, overall, just because the Sonata has a lot of cabin space, even for the second row. So comparing it to the gas and the hybrid, you're gonna pay a little bit more upfront cost. If you're prioritizing the hybrid, which is nice, you're gonna get all your money back with the miles that you're driving. And on top of that, comparing it to the gas, it's gonna be the huge jump, 32 miles per gallon, comparing it to 47. Basically paying your upfront cost on it, comparing it to the gas. You're gonna be spending a lot more money on gas, especially with the economy now. Gas jumps, it changes every month. So 1 month you're gonna be paying $5 a gallon, next month $4. So you never know down the line, maybe it's gonna just keep going up. What's really great about the hybrid is you're gonna see a lot less trips to the gas station, which is really nice. So that's one thing to consider if you wanna do the hybrid or you wanna do the gas. With the hybrid, you're gonna be paying a bit more upfront. Down the line, you're gonna be saving a lot more money comparing it to the gas model. Gas miles per gallon, that's one thing that's gonna have your back, which is great. So what do you think, gas or hybrid? Let us know in the comments, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next video.